The future of the LCC business model, I think, is to become the mainstream. If you think about it, EasyJet has gone in 15 years from being a startup to carrying 50 million passengers. In the UK, we are now the incumbent. We carry many more passengers than any other UK airline. So I see low cost becoming the norm, and focus on cost for everyone will be the way forward. The travel experience is still fragmented, and almost by definition it's going to be, because think about from when you book to when you finally arrive at your final destination, you're going to go through many different steps. The airline can do a couple of things to help. One, it can make sure you have really good information throughout the whole length of the journey. The second thing is, I think we can work harder with airports to try and work through some of the things which we can control. Another segment that we're really seeing in EasyJet is the growth of the business sector. And I think this is the last of the major sectors to really come in to embrace low cost. We expect that when the upturn happens that we will continue to hold on to our business travellers. If you look at the analogy of the last downturn around 2000, 2001, 2002, when people really stopped travelling business class within Europe and they never went back. I think that when people started to experience the quality of our service and the savings they can make, maybe on a forced basis during the downturn, we believe they won't go back because there's no reason to go back. In relation to cabins in LCCs, I don't really see a fundamental change. You may see some growth in legroom type areas as we've seen in the US low-cost carriers. Beyond that, I don't see customization or virtual cabins coming into low-cost carriers. I think the impact of technology will most be felt in the airport environment, where you're already starting to see some airlines having check-in on mobile phones using 3D barcodes, and then going through security with those as well, and then finally getting on the plane. So that kind of technology is starting to emerge, and I think that will get more predominant. There's also things like RFID boarding passes that allow you to walk through the airport again with minimal contact with people. I think they're coming quite soon. If there's one thing I could do to make the travel experience better, I would really look at queuing times, particularly queuing times in airports. People don't like it. It's getting worse with security issues going up. And I think we need, as an industry, to find a way to fix that. I think the disruptive trends for the next decade are going to be twofold. The first one is taxation. We already have air passenger duty in the UK. It's just been introduced in Germany, and other countries are looking at it. And if governments, during the current downturn, start to look at APD-type taxes as a way out, they'll actually strangle air travel and depress demand quite significantly. The second issue is really one of runway capacity, and particularly in the London area. If you look 10, 20 years out, the runways are going to be constrained, capacity is going to be constrained, and again, that's another big issue for the industry.